What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. I know it's been a while, but we got some big Warframe news. And the news this time is that Sony may be trying to buy Warframe. More so, Leyou Technologies, which owns a couple of other projects, but Warframe is obviously the biggest one under their umbrella. And I guess Sony is looking to kind of get into the multiplayer market a little bit more. We all know Sony to be kind of a single player narrative driven experience over there. Having one of the biggest free to play games under their umbrella would probably be a huge deal to kind of push people into going the PS5 route, staying with the PS4, because some of us all we play is Warframe. Not me, but there are people that all they play is Warframe. So if they can get you to shift from another console to theirs, I think that's what they're kind of looking for with this acquisition. Uh, Now, there's two parts to this. I think one is good and one is bad. So the good is there's more manpower at Digital Extreme. They could get much needed help getting the bigger updates out on time. They could help them with their single player driven, well, not single player, but their story driven initiative there. Digital Extremes help them out with that, and just honestly maybe breathe a little bit of new life into Warframe, new creative ideas and things like that to kind of help the game grow past what it already is. Now, on the bad side of that is how will Sony handle content drops? If they do win this acquisition, would they get the updates first, and then 30 days later we'll get it on PC, Xbox, and Switch? That's the main negative thing that I see. Just I do want to take a second because I think it would be hilarious that Sony gets their updates first and PC has to wait 30 days because the PC players don't know the feeling of an update dropping and then having to wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month before they can get the update. But I still wouldn't think it would be fair for Sony to get their updates first. Um, Another negative would be the exclusive content, man. I don't want to see Sony getting all the exclusive content, and then the other platforms are just kind of left out to just to rot with no new content. As far as maybe cosmetics, skins, deals on platinum, just anything like that. So that's kind of the negative point that I see about it. One thing I do want to talk about is the what if. So what if this does happen? I've been reading a lot of people say that they would be upset if it went to Sony as an exclusive. So pretty much they get rid of it on all other platforms, and you have to have a PlayStation to play. Um, I don't necessarily think that would be the case because we're talking about $1 billion acquisition for Sony. If they were to make this game an exclusive, they would be killing off all the revenue that Warframe brings in. We all know that PC is the largest player base by far, and then you're getting rid of Xbox and Switch, which I think those player bases probably equal up maybe to the size of Sony's. But I don't know the numbers for sure, but I would imagine that would probably be about 75, 80% of the total player base in the game in general if they just decided to keep it to PlayStation. And that means that's a lot of revenue loss for the game. Even when Leyou Technologies was having down years, Warframe always still managed to bring in a great deal of income for them. So for them to just make it a console exclusive to PS5, PS4, that would be kind of gutting, you know, the revenue that Warframe would bring in. So I don't think that it would be an exclusive to Sony. This is kind of like the acquisition is kind of like when Sony had Sony Online Entertainment. And for those who don't know, that's like when they came out with DC Universe Online, Planet Side. They kind of just acted independently of Sony and did their own thing. Although most of their games were Sony exclusives, but I just think they will kind of keep things as it is now, keep it on all platforms. But I'm just worried about the exclusive content and the updates coming to Sony faster, which would ultimately, I think, would leave a lot of players to quit the game just because of that. But that's just my take, man. I wanted to get this news out here to y'all. Let me know what y'all think. How would y'all react if this became a Sony exclusive? What platforms do y'all play on? Let me know. Sorry I haven't dropped any videos. I do got a lot of stuff on the way, but if you guys did like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for content like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Y'all take care.